Hey YouTube, I got to tell you about this video I was watching on a channel called Solo TV 84. The guy who runs it, his name is Solomon. Now, I don't know whether I'm the victim of a practical joke, but I'm going to leave a link so you could see the video for yourself. It's about a gold digger. And she was saying, I'll quote two things she said. First thing she said, why should you give your vagina, pussy, or whatever, sex for free when men are prepared to work hard to buy gifts to impress you, so you should get paid for it? I may not quote it exactly, but that's the summary of what she said. The second thing she said, a woman asked her how long should she wait before she gives a man sex, and the gold digger answered, well, you should wait, I think she said 3 months or something. But she said you shouldn't consider sleeping with him until he's spent at least $2,000 on you. Now, again, I don't know whether I'm a victim of a practical joke or whether he's actually serious. I mean, she's American, and without being disrespectful, it doesn't surprise me. I'm not surprised with anything to do with America. Don't get me wrong, America. I love you guys. You guys are off the hook, as you would say in your own words. But you do have some strange people on your land. You really, you really do. I mean, like I said, I don't know whether this woman's for real, as you would say. We over here in the UK would say we don't know whether this is a wind-up case. But anyway, I shall address her points, and I shall add to what Solomon was saying. Now, there's two people I want to aim this video at. The people who follow her advice, well, the women who follow her advice, and the women who was also featured on Solomon's channel, Solo TV 84, who want it all, which is tall, handsome man with lots of money, I would imagine with a good body as well. Now, an observation I've made, that judging by the comments left on YouTube, I would say that YouTube is predominantly made up of a young audience. Young to me is teens to mid-30s. That's what I call young. Being 54 years old myself, if you're in that age group, to me, you are young. And what gives it away, you may ask? Well, the number one thing that gives it away, which is a very young, starry-eyed thing, is the value that you guys place on a woman's looks. You equate being successful with having a beautiful woman on your arms, trophy, and obviously getting the, even though you haven't said it, but getting the opinions or the thumbs up of other people tend to be very important to a younger age group, more so. Well, obviously it doesn't apply to all, but this is what I've noticed in the comments section. So give me the idea, impression that of the age group that's on YouTube. Anyway, let's get to the main point, and to this woman and those who want it all. Okay, so allow this mature man, middle-aged man, to throw some advice at you guys. Right, so let's come to this woman, this gold digger. She says, why should you give it up for free? And a man should spend at least $2,000 on you, and she's got no time for a man who's got no money, and her emphasis is getting a man who's got money. Okay, right. Let's take myself for an example. 1, I am not 6 foot tall. 2, I am not classically good looking. 3, I do not have lots of money. 4, what I do have, physically, I am physically fitter than the average man, and my physical ability exceeds that beyond the average person's ability. This is due to being an entertainer for the last 17 years or so. You could look through my channel, look at my entertainment videos, and you'll see for yourself that I'm physically, even at the age of 54, I am physically fitter than the average person. But the body does not maketh the man. So, having said all of this, I could still get laid. I still have choices. I'm single. Not only am I enjoying my single life, I'm not only am I happily single, shall I say, I'm loving my single life. However, if I choose to do so, I could easily get a girlfriend if I really wanted to put the effort in. Whether she's the right woman for me and whether I'm the right man for her, that's another thing. As I said, I could easily get laid. It's not a problem. In regards to the soulmate situation, it comes. If it comes, it comes. You know, if God deems me as worthy to have a soulmate, then brilliant. If I'm destined to spend the rest of my days without a partner, I'm equally happy with that. Trust me on that one. So I've laid out my stall in terms of me. I got choices, right? So imagine a guy who's 6 foot tall, handsome, got lots of money. He would have way more choices than I would. So what is the point I am making? The point I am making to the women who want it all, and also the gold diggers, is you got to come with a lot more than a pretty face and a wet vagina to hold a guy like that. Much less myself, but hold a guy like that. And unless you don't mind being the other woman. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm all for ambition. I'm all for striving for better. I'm all for, you know, pushing to be the best you can and achieving the best you can. I am all for that. And yes, I would love to have a yacht. Yes, I would love to have a 10-bedroom house. Yes, I would love to have a fancy sports car. However, I do know the value of money in terms of it's perishable goods. You can't take it to the grave with you. Yes, I would love to have it, but I know there's a bigger, what's the word I'm looking for? A bigger deal to life, you know? When you get to this age, you learn a few things. Anyway, so let's come back to the gold digger. Okay, today is Friday. In actual fact, tomorrow, Prince Harry gets married to one of you Americans, Meghan Markle. Beautiful young lady. Anyway, so let's say tomorrow I go and buy a lottery ticket, and let's say I win the Euro Millions, okay? And by Sunday morning, I'm worth £500 million. I'm going to ask you a question about this gold digger or women who think like this. What can that gold digger on Sunday morning, if I'm worth £500 million, what can she give me that I can't already get tonight, Friday night? Without the millions, what can she offer me that I can't get now, tonight? Now, if you're going to say, oh, well, she's good looking, which she is pretty. Well, my answer to that is, yes, I admire beauty, but doesn't necessarily mean I desire. I'm old enough to know that looks by itself doesn't guarantee you brilliant sex. It doesn't guarantee you a good companion. It doesn't guarantee you a nice person. It doesn't guarantee you someone who's going to support you in times of trouble, right? And I'm too long in a tooth to need an arm trophy to impress other people. You know, I'm not at the age where other people's opinion matter about who I choose. If you gotta get the opinion or the what's the word I'm looking for? It escapes me. Approval of other people for you to choose a partner, you've got problems. You've got some serious problems. So you can't throw, well, looks by itself don't mean shit. Yes, of course. If I go for a woman, I'm attracted to her, but I'm not motivated by if she's drop dead good. I'm not motivated by that. Yeah, I find her attractive, but if there's something drawing me towards her, I will go towards her. So you can't throw a look side. So then you're going to say, oh, well, she's got a banging, excuse the language, she's got banging pussy. Listen, I've been around the block a few times. I know. And, okay, without sounding arrogant, no, actually, it's not arrogant. It's actually down to bad luck. Due to bad luck in love, right? I have seen and experienced more action than the average man will ever see in his life. And that's not because I'm fantastic or great look or anything. It's because I was been unlucky in love. It's put me in situations that I wouldn't have been in had I been happily married a long time ago. But don't get me wrong, I love the action and fun that I've had. But that gold digger, I can't imagine her showing me something that I haven't already seen, unless she's going to be unless she's into stuff like animals, well, men having sex with men, stuff, obscene stuff with children, toilet activities, insane stuff. Put that to one side. She ain't going to show me something. Chances are she ain't going to show me something I ain't seen or I haven't done before. So, pussy. So, the value of a vagina, I'm going to be more polite. The value of vagina is not as high as it was when I was 18 years old. So, if you're going to come with more than a vagina, pretty face to impress me, right? Well, how much more so will you have to come with? How much more would you need to bring to the table to a guy who's got more choices than me? At this grand old age, I've got choices, but I'm not even classed as hot stuff, and I've got choices. So the hot guy that you want, you know, well, listen, I'll put it to you another way. Listen, if you want to go down the road of prostitution, you're not going to get no judgment from me. That's cool with me. If you want to be a prostitute, whether direct or indirect, but at least be honest about it. The gold digger, to me, by what she says and how she comes across, is just a glorified prostitute. Now, that's fine. That's fine. You know, each their own, whatever floats your boat, but at least be honest about it. So, for those of you who are starry-eyed and young and think that all you need is a wet vagina and a pretty face and that's all you need and you're going to get everything, I hope this has been a bit of a reality. It's only adding on top of what Solomon has said in his video. So I'm just giving you from an old man's point of view. You see what I'm saying? So this is just for your benefit. I hope I don't come across mean or arrogant or nothing. I'm just trying to give you a little bit of tough love. Okay? Right. So I think I've waffled on for long enough. And yeah. So I hope that has been of some kind of help to you. And I wish you all the best in whatever you decide to do. Whether you want to go down the road of prostitution, whether you want to try for the best or whatever. But, you know, there's more to life than perishable goods like money and material stuff like that. And, you know, also just for those of you who are very knowledgeable, you know, it is written somewhere that the love of money is the root of all evil. I shall leave that with you. Okay, thank you very much. And goodbye. I'm going to switch my phone off now.